Hello and welcome to this video. I'm an amateur photographer. I always have been, and I've never had any desire to use my skills as my main career. Every digital image that I have ever shot is stored on my computer on a huge hard drive. Of course, I have them backed up elsewhere. But why do I feel the need to have everything I've ever taken on one drive in my PC? And that does date back to something like 1997 now. Well, it's because I am an amateur photographer and I love to browse my images, and I sometimes go back very many years, often to places I visited that would be difficult to get to these days. An obvious question would be, why would I want to view images from 20 years ago, taken with only a fraction of the pixels I can now capture? Images that may not have the same level of exposure that I would demand of myself now. It's because over those last 20 years or so, my skills at getting the best from my images have improved dramatically. My chosen software, Photoshop, has also become an indispensable part of my photography. Technological improvements within the software can't be overstated, especially noise suppression and AI masks. When we as amateurs shoot images, we tend to view them as thumbnails, and we'll be naturally attracted to those thumbnails that stand out from those around them. Sometimes it's the colour that attracts us, sometimes it's just the degree of difficulty in getting the shot that attracts us. If you're anything like me, there's a tendency to overlook images that don't immediately appeal, and we move on. Pretty soon, those thumbnails are 5, 10, 15 years behind us. When I look back, I not only have better editing skills now, but I often see potential that I never saw at the time I shot the images. It helps that shadow detail can be recovered much more effectively these days, and highlights subdued far easier too. Doing so with this presentation has given me a few hours of interest and entertainment, and I have a short audio-visual presentation that I'm willing to share, meaning that it meets my quality threshold.